My name is Lucille Velasco. I'm an immigrant from the Philippines. I came to this country to build a better life, a better and secure life for my children and myself. Westin Hotel was hiring for a housekeeping position. So I applied and was hired a week after, not knowing the danger that I put myself into. A housekeeping job is a very tough job. It requires the totality of a person to be able to perform your job well. Good thing that the hotel workers movement started. So I promised myself that I'm going to be involved. That I'm going to help not only myself, but the rest of hotel workers who are non-unionized. So my question to you, sir, is as President of the United States, what will you do for working people like me in the service sector to make sure that this job becomes good middle earning jobs?
Thank you very much. Well, some of you may know this already, but I mentioned earlier having been involved in organizing efforts around the country. And I was actually in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Boston. Those are the places I can remember on the Hotel Workers Rising organizing effort. And I'm very proud to have done that. It's one of the many organizing efforts I've been involved in, but I'm very proud to have done it. And I saw firsthand with many workers the very struggle that you're describing, the difficulty and harshness of the work that you're engaged in, the injuries that you're susceptible to. And for those of you who are not in the hotel business, I mean, the difference between being unionized and not is the difference between living in poverty and not. It's pretty well that simple. I'll take two examples that I'm familiar with. If you're in Boston, where, thank goodness, Mayor Menino requires the hotels to be unionized. God bless him. And as opposed to working for the same hotel chain in Miami, where they're largely not unionized, the difference is in Miami, you earn $6.50 an hour, poverty wages. You get no health care coverage and no pension protection. If you work for the same hotel, by the way, charging about the same rate in Boston, then you earn anywhere from $14 to $22 an hour. You get health care coverage and you get pension protection. Different as night and day. So there are today about 50 million Americans who work in the service industry. Those jobs are not going somewhere else. It's a different issue than we talked about with Aletha a few minutes ago, because they have to be done in America. We're probably going to have 10 million more over the course of the next decade. The question is whether America as a nation is going to commit itself to make sure that those jobs are good, strong, middle-class jobs that grow the middle class in this country. Because if we believe in a strong middle class, what a lot of people in America have forgotten, and you need the President of the United States to remind them, is they talk about our great manufacturing jobs, and this will be true of my family, true of your family, how the great manufacturing jobs built the middle class in this country and made America great. What a lot of people have totally forgotten is those manufacturing jobs, they weren't good jobs for the union, were they? It was a union that made them good jobs. It was a union that created good pay and good benefits. And so you have my commitment, both as a presidential candidate and as President of the United States, to do everything in my power to make sure there's fairness, a level playing field, and that we can take all reasonable steps we can to get workers organized in hotels and restaurants everywhere in America so that we can strengthen America, because I think that's what's at stake.